And welcome back to our Toronto Maple Leafs GM Youth Edition Career Mode. We're into the last month of this season, so just a few games, but we're sitting on 46, 24, and 7 with the possibility of getting a playoff spot. So I'm going to simulate through to the Rangers game, and we'll play that one and see where we end up for the season, and if we get a qualification into the playoffs. We'll see you shortly. Okay, so we managed to win, lose, and now we have the Rangers game. We're on 48 and 26. The Marlies have qualified for the playoffs once again, as they did last season. So the young kids down there really doing a good job for us. I'm not too sure where we are. I'm not gamed enough to look. I just want to play this game first, and then we will go and see if we have created a team now. You know, it's been quite a few seasons. Quite a bit of work has been done here to get this team ready. Pretty much using youth players. You know, there's still a few real players around there. But as we move forward, if we don't win the Stanley Cup, it's just going to eventually be all young players coming through. But let's get into this Rangers game and see if we can finish this season off with a bang.
Another terrific night of hockey here. Eddie Olczyk is alongside. You'll hear from Ray Ferraro in a moment. I'm Mike Emery. Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. This man's the starter again tonight. He plays really large in the net, doesn't give the opponent much to shoot at, hoping to come up big for the home team. Reimer's the man at the other end of the ice for the Rangers. You see the winning percentage is not very good. He'll need to turn this around to help his team.
All right, here we go. Final game of the season. Let's see what we can do in this one. Works his way through. Shot. Oh, how the fuck did he miss that? Winquist has got the fucking bacon, and Glennie shoots. And fuck me, we put an absolute smashing on it, and it sounded like it came off the metal. Oh, fuck a duck. Absolutely opened up the valley of opportunity, and they've fucking taken their chance. It's 1-0 to the Rangers. Fuck me. Thought I had it covered. I tried to block the lane there, tried to skate across. Maybe I blocked the keeper's vision. Fuck knows, but Pickard had no chance with that one. That was an absolute snap. And it's 1-0 to the fucking Rangers. There we go, Lemaire. Where's he going to go with this? Feeds it off. We shoot, and a good save from the keeper. Put him in the fucking ball. Get him in there. Fuck him up. And they somehow get it out of there. Boom! Fuck you in the back. Levio, Yossi.
Moves up the side with it now. Outlet up the middle to
Hamonic. Pass it in. Oh, fuck. Get in there. Levio shoots. Raymer with a good save. Yeah, get in there. Fucking let him know who you are. Yes, get in there. Fucking smash him.
Snapping a pass
Fuck.
to Court Knowles.
Yes.
Let's go.
Shoot. Yes, fucking get in there. Great pass inside by Niemi. And he's bound me and I've ducked left and smashed it past Raymer. We equalised with 1 minute 53 remaining in the first period. Did you see that dude there with his fucking little red hat on? Some sort of siren helmet. That was cracking. That was inside and that was ruining the Rangers' game. We're back in the game. Fuck yes, boys. How's that? They've got a little camera inside the net, and I'm sure that a puck hitting that at full speed would fucking crack the lens on that for sure. Feeds it off to Hayes. He gets the shot, pick up with a save. 7.9 seconds remaining. Oh, you fucking wanker! Are you fucking serious? Oh, go and eat a dick, man. That is bullshit. Fucking what, 1 second left on the clock. He's got Winchester on the board. He just turns back and slots it in. And everyone's fucking asleep on that one. What a load of shit. What a load of fucking shit. You bunch of shit cunts. 2.1 seconds remaining and you fucking let that in. Fuck a duck.
Good defensive play. Possession changes.
So that's the end of the first period, and it's 2-1 to the fucking Rangers. Fuck you, Pickard. Right, second period, and fuck me, we need to play a lot better than we just did in the first period to finish this season off. Here we go, come on, Maples. Beck, can't get the shot, good block. Kreider feeds it back. Beck shoots, puts it in. No! Oh, how the fuck did they get out? Some fuckers skating around with no fucking stick. And there's an offside play. Hamonic off to
Puck
him.
is thrown to Kruger.
Push forward. Here we go.
Enormous
Oh,
move.
that is fucking smoked.
hit will change
And
the
somehow we
momentum of this
fucking
game.
control the puck. We're offside at the moment. Get the puck
Chip
back.
to
Here
the
we
left.
go. Beck.
Solid
Hamonic.
neutralized poke check.
Roussel. Beck. Come on, someone.
Decides to curl back a little further. Looks ahead to start something.
Here we go. Roussel.
Nice tip of the
Oh,
pass. The
tipped
Rangers
off.
have
And fuck
possession
me. The
through
Rangers are
neutral
all
zone.
over us at the
Fires.
moment. Here's the
Oh,
shot. Good save
save
from
there.
Pickard.
Claw.
Lavio. Back inside, shoots. Yes! What a fucking goal! Fuck you! We put it in, and it's 2-2. Well, that was perfectly worked. I fed it out wide, got into a good shot to score. They feed it back inside to me, and I just smacked it past the left-hand side, and Marcus Kruger's done the business. Look at this, Lavio. I just set up, bang. Fuck you. And it's 2-2. We're back in the game. Rangers aren't going to fucking take us down here today, that's for sure. We're going to do everything we can to finish this season on a high and hopefully be into the Stanley Cup playoffs. Here we go. Shoot! Oh, how did you miss that, you muppet? Fuck!
Seems like he was.
All right, we haven't won a single face-off for the entire match so far. And we fucking win one. And then we fuck it up. And that's the end of the second period at 2-2 and everything to play for. All right, here we go. Period number 3, the final game of the regular season. And can the Maple Leafs come out on top in this one? Lacosta in the guts. There goes Glenny, pushing up, passes it off to Creator. Coming through the middle here. Lacosta, he's in a position, he shoots! Oh, and it took a deflection. It's Glenny, back to fucking Lacosta, back out wide. Yossi, inside shoot! And a good save. Crider's got it again. Yossi, off to Pillay, off to Lagas. No, and he's missed that one again. Yossi, we are peppering this fucking Rangers team. Here we go, inside shoot! Oh, and another good... Oh, they've put it in! Get it, lads! Woo! Yes! 3-2! And the Maple Leafs strike. Well, it was an absolute persistence, an absolute barrage against fucking the Rangers there, and Glenny gets himself a goal. Well, fuck me. There was no way we weren't scoring there. We just pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and thrust forward until finally it just lipped through the keeper. And that makes it 3-2. Get in there, mates. Fuck, they're going to be partying hard tonight if we make the playoffs. Inside shoots! Oh, and it's off the fucking glove. It's around the back. Fucking smash him. Fucking smash him. Fucking smash him.
With possession in the defensive zone. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. It's a 3-on-2. How will they defend this?
Oh, fuck off.
The game.
Pickard, you are having an absolute melon of a fucking game. That was worthless. Yeah, fucking, you should be pissed off. You just got raped by a baby.
Strength to score on the backhand from that far
What the fuck are you doing so far away from the net? What the fuck? Get in your box, son. Yes. Good interception. Oh, then I got intercepted. Oh, fuck you, you wanker! Fuck! Pickard's having an absolute... Mate! You've been cracking all season and you're fucking letting one of the shittest teams in the NHL this season. What the fuck?
And he snaps it home.
Absolutely left open. And fucking just slotted it in. That is filthy. And it's 4-3 now. An absolute goal fest here. Put him in the vent!
We're in the 60th minute out of 60, or will there
Fuck!
be more? Using the point. He's
Fuck!
and
Come on, Big
possession
Chris.
has changed.
Feed it out to me.
Brilliant move
I'm
on
fucking
that
here.
pass.
Ah, that was shit. Oh, and I'm offside. Get the
Picks
fuck
it
in
up
there.
in his own
Fuck
end.
a duck. No, we've just let this one slide. Fuck off.
Into the slot.
Fucking get the puck out. Go. Feed it. Lemaire. 29 seconds remaining. Can we get into this game?
Puck collected by
Shoots.
Kruger.
No,
The
you
Rangers
fucking
have it
muppet.
to Miller.
Hit him.
He takes that
Fucking
pass
let him
right
through
off
like
the
that.
wing.
Just fucking nail the cunt.
Puck is picked up by Kreider. Decides
What are you
on
doing?
the area behind.
What the fuck are
Loose
you
puck
doing?
taken
Get
by
the
Miller.
fucking... Oh, you fucking muppets.
The Leafs through the neutral zone have possession. Lets it go. And
Oh.
it's turned aside.
Bang! And we fucking lose to a fucking bunch of
The
shit
Rangers
cunts.
have a decisive
That better not have
victory
cost
in
us a
this
playoff
contest
spot.
here
I'm
this
going to be
year.
fucking pissed. Alright, so we managed to finish 5th in the Atlantic Division, and we have claimed a playoff opportunity here with 100 points. So let's go and see who we are playing in the first fucking round of the playoffs. All right, so we have the Carolina Hurricanes. The Marlies are also in the playoffs, I believe. Let's have a quick look. And their shit hasn't come up yet. They've still got a few games left. I'm not going to play these ones. I'm just going to simulate through. And if it goes to the end game and it comes down to that, we'll play that one. So let's simulate a few games and see what happens. Out in straight sets. 5-4, 3-2, 6-1, and 4-2. We're not ready. We were just not ready. I was hoping we'd get through and maybe get to play one of those games, but fuck me, straight four, all out, done and dusted. That ends the Maple Leaf season, and we'll have to try and get a few more stronger players in and have a red-hot crack in 2023, I think. If we have a look at the Marlies, they are still alive, so I'm going to simulate through and see where they finish up. Alright, so the Marlies got through the first round, and now they have Scranton. That will take them through to May, so let's simulate through and see where they end up on that one. So they managed to scrape through on that one, and now they are through to the next round, so we will simulate once again and see what the young lads can do. And that's it, unfortunately knocked out, and they didn't manage to make the finals. Okay, so the Carolina Hurricanes, who managed to smash us in the first round, actually went on and won the Stanley Cup, so you can't really complain about that one. And in the AHL, looks like, is it the Condors? Bakersfield Condors won with a clean sweep as well. We got knocked out there. Oh, so close for the Marlies to reach that playoff final. All right, let's have a quick look at how this squad has been developing. It's just before the draft starts again, so they change a little bit. I'm still not familiar with when the actual changeover is. But we've got Bailey going up to a 78. Beck's an 84, Bernier's an 81, Emerson is a 76, Furlan an 81, Glennie an 88 now, so he's looking pretty decent, hasn't really grown a lot though. Hamannik's Real Johnson's gone up to a 73, Yossi is a 90, Kreider is a 91, Kruger an 83, so he went up, Levio an 83, Matthias an 83, Nyberg is an 80, Ouellette is an 84, Percy 72, Pickard went up to an 84, Pulio 86, Roussel 83, Stafford 81. Let's go to in the system. I'm not sure what's going on here. There's a few changes over. So Adams has gone up to a 76. So I dare say he'll be coming into the NHL team this season. So he's grown quite nicely. Caston Gray, holy shit, he's up to an 83 now. He was a 79 when we signed him up. Dennis is a 76. Dylan's up to an 85 now. So he's just about ready to get into that first team now. Just a couple more games there, and the AHL sort of helped him out. Affinity's a 68. Gallardi is a 72. Guard 65. Galinas is an 81. Kopakari is an 85 now, so we're getting some more centers. That's good. Lacoste is an 80. Lapierre is an 80. Lawrence is a 66. Lagasse is an 84. Lemaire an 84. So these kids are growing. Melkin's a 68. He's dropped off the perch. Manning's a 64. Ma, here we go. Look at this kid. 79 up to 86 now. Could be our starting center moving forward to next season. Mercier is a 74. Milson is 63. Niemi's an 82. O'Byrne's an 87 now. That's great. And it says 0 games played, but I think that's because they go back to the AHL or some shit. I don't fucking know. He would have played most games other than being injured. Ryan's a 76. Scrivens an 82 now, so he's stepped up a little. Sexton is a 92. That is huge. 21 years of age, and that is a great job from here. Soderstrom is an 80. Thalberger a 66. Thuren is a 78. Tutu's an 85. So both of our goalkeepers have stepped up. Winquist is a 90 now. That is great. So we've got 2 big defensive units there, and that's the full squad. We're going to go into the draft. I may sell off some more of the real players just to try and get some draft picks because we don't have a lot once again. But we'll see what happens. Let's go and get into that draft. All right, haven't been able to do anything in the background. No one willing to play any hardball. We've got pick number 9 as our first pick. Here's the players that have gone so far. An elite defensiveman, a top 6 playmaker, a top 6 centerman, a top 4 defensive man, an elite 2-way forward, an elite sniper, an elite grinder, a top 6 forward, and now it is our pick. Let's go see if there's anything worth taking with pick number 9. Alright, so I picked up Pavel Pushkarev. I think he's Russian. He's a top 6 defender with a medium at the moment, but he had a lot of pace, and that's why I've chosen him. Let's go forward and see if we've got any other picks. Alright, we've got pick number 21 as well in the first round. Alright, so we've picked Olofsson, a top 9 forward, left winger, 2-way forward. He has a lot of speed as well. Now, I'm not sure if we've got any other picks, but we'll sim forward and see if we've got anything else. Okay, so we've picked up another 5 players. Pushkarev, Olofsson, Buliu, Brylan, and Chubisov. So hopefully some of those kids are decent. We'll soon find out. Done a little bit of wheeling and dealing, got a little bit lost in there in the background. Made a few trades, we had a lot of defensive men and a lot of left wingers. Real players I've got rid of, traded for some, just to fill some spots that were short on, and got a few more draft picks moving forward into the future. But here is our current lineup, so I'll show you these edit lines and we'll wrap this one up. So we've still got Crater. Ma now is an 88 overall, so he's going to be the starting center. And if we have a look at some of his stats, 96 speed. He's going to be fucking quick across the ice. And now coming straight up, he played 1 season in the AHL, and now he's the starting centerman in the NHL team. We've got Glennie on the right, who's up to an 89. Now we have Scrivens on the left. Hayes I've picked up from the free agency on an 87, and Bjorkstrand also from free agency 87, just to strengthen us up a little bit as these younger kids just start coming through. We're a little bit short on right wingers, so that may be a bit of a concern moving forward. We may need to look at them in the next draft. On the third line, we've got Lemaire. O'Byrne has gone back to the third line now, and Niemi's up to an 84. And then we have Roussel, Lagasse, and Levio. If we look at the defensive line, we have Sexton and Winquist at 92 and 90. We've got Yosi and Olsner. Just picked him up from the free agency list just to strengthen the defensive line. And Castanguay's up to an 85 now. We picked him up a few seasons ago. And Lacosta there is an 80. If we go across to the goalkeepers, I'm going to start Tutu, who's an 87 now, and Pickard is the backup. Now, Dylan's an 87 as well, but I just feel he won't get as much ice time. And I'm going to start him in the AHL for the start of the season, see what happens. Maybe he'll come up and start rotating with Tutu. But 87 now for Tutu, so that's a pretty good start there. If we have a quick look, I've got a couple of players here. Where do we go? No, that's not what I was looking for. Shit. We want to go blah, blah, blah. Starting lineups and substitute. So there'll be a couple of backup players here. If I sim through here, what have we got? Oh shit, Kopakari's an 87. Okay, fuck, he needs to come on. So we'll substitute him in for Lagasse, I think. We can just go back in here. So Lagasse will be substituted for Kopakari. Holy shit, so we've got 87 and 88 all through the guts now, so that is good. That is really, really good. I'm not sure there's anyone else sitting on the bench. I tried to put most of them down the AHL, so maybe they'll get some game time. I'll just have a quick look here. Right wings, no. So the only backup we'll have is Lagasse, I think. So let's hope for no injuries. If not, we can always sort that one out. So that is the full NHL team, looking pretty decent. I've pretty much raped the AHL team. They don't have a lot going on for them anymore. Galinas is still in there. Bergeron we've picked up. And then really a lot of young kids in here just trying to get some ice time. Same as the defense is fucking atrocious. So we're going to have to look at recruiting some more players. Definitely for the twos team. I mean, they did well last season, but most of those kids have stepped up now. Dylan is there, so he should get a decent workout with some pretty shit defensive lines. I'll see what happens. I may be able to do a few more trades in the background. I'm not too sure. It's a bit nitpicky. I don't really like showing you all that crap. It's quite boring, and I might see it before a trade goes through. So, yeah, we're pretty much set up, ready for a crack at the NHL season. That's the main objective. Let's get into some Stanley Cup. We did make the first round of the playoffs this season, but yeah, moving forward, it's time for these boys to step up And let's have a red hot crack at it this season. But that's all we've got time for today. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm Spyro DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.